back at Justin Bieber's Mother's Day messages this year, but has since deleted it. This past Mother's Day, Justin had posted this: "Love you moms, but Mother Day sucks ass." And this: "Good luck today for anyone navigating Mother's Day." But it does seem like these messages did upset Hailey, because Justin posted this a day ago, and Hailey had commented on the photo saying Father's Day sucks ass. She definitely remembered his Mother Day messages. But now in the comment section, all you see are comments saying what happened to Hailey's comment. Not only has she since deleted it, Hailey did not make a Father's Day post, which fans definitely noticed. Under Hailey's most recent post, it seems like fans are conflicted. Someone commented, "Can you check on your husband? We're all worried." And this all comes after the post where Hailey Bieber had originally mentioned going to therapy, but then she deleted it when fans started commenting about it. This is the original post caption where it said, "Lemon drop martinis in therapy all summer long." Some people thought this was damage control, like her saying like she's in therapy, maybe because of Justin Bieber, or like basically saying like, "I'm in therapy, I'm doing okay," but he's not. But she did edit the caption, and all it says now is,
Hailey Bieber has hit her limit. With Justin, with Selena, with the entire fantasy she once begged the universe for. She used to be all in on her marriage, but now? Hailey's having second thoughts, and it's not just some minor disagreement. This was a full-blown blowout. Sources say they had a nasty argument where Hailey finally let everything out. Years of holding her tongue exploded in one heartbreaking fight. And the damage? So deep, they've agreed to take a break and figure out if there's even anything left to save. Now let's talk receipts. Just recently, Hailey was caught stepping out with no wedding ring on. If you'd told me a few months ago she'd be ringless in public, I would have laughed. Like, you'd have to pry it off her hand. That ring symbolized everything she fought for, but now it's gone, and so is the spark. After everything she's endured, there's real regret showing. It's clear, this marriage isn't the dream she once chased. And here's the twist. It all came to a head on Father's Day. They've just welcomed a brand new baby, so you'd think this would be a peaceful moment, right? Nope. Instead of celebrating as a new family, the house turned into a battlefield. What should have been a beautiful memory ended with Hailey in tears and Justin shutting down. No gifts, no joy, just yelling and heartbreak. Insiders say they both bottle up way too much, then boom, it all explodes. And this time, Hailey begged him to get help. She's exhausted, frustrated, and feels like she's talking to a brick wall. This wasn't just a fight, it was a breaking point. And Hailey? She's wondering if she ever really knew the man she married. Finally, someone from Justin's own circle is admitting the truth. The man needs help, and instead of showing love to his baby boy Jack or even a small shout out to Hailey on Father's Day, what did Justin do? He went online and flaunted 2 brand new Prada backpacks, a fresh MacBook, and a flashy watch. Like, what? No mention of his son, no sweet tribute, just luxury goods and a weird flex. While most new dads would be soaking up the moment with their kid, Justin was out here turning Father's Day into a fashion haul. Meanwhile, Hailey's been spotted out and about lately too, and it seems like both of them are doing everything but raising that baby. Real talk, most parents barely find time to breathe. But these two? Always out, always in some drama. An insider spilled that what really pushed Hailey over the edge was Justin posting those cryptic texts online on Father's Day. She reportedly told him it was one of the dumbest things he's ever done, and even compared it to throwing raw meat into a pit of hungry lions. That's how exposed and vulnerable he made himself, and their family. Look, she's been trying to steer him toward help, but he keeps slamming the door on her. And here's the twist. Hailey's known for being slick, calculated, almost like a mastermind when it comes to getting what she wants. No shade, she's talented at it. But not even her skills could convince Justin to get his act together this time. That's when it hit her. If she can't get through to him, nobody can. And that's when the real frustration kicked in. She's furious that he's dumping all his personal pain onto social media, exposing his lowest moments for the whole world to judge. It's messy, it's public, and it's pushing her further away. Hailey's not here for Justin's online oversharing at all. She straight up told him it was a stupid move. And honestly, that sounds like something she'd say word for word. From her point of view, he's just digging himself deeper every time he posts about their private life. She's been pleading with him to fall back from the internet, take a breather, and actually work on his mental health. But he keeps ignoring her. And that's what's crushing her the most. Justin's shutting her out, doing whatever he wants, and leaving her on the sidelines like her opinion doesn't count. It's got her feeling like a ghost in her own marriage. To make matters worse, sources say Hailey even sold part of her Rhode brand, not just for her own reasons, but to help Justin out financially and support his new venture, this so-called Skylark brand. She's out here sacrificing real money and business moves to back him. And what does he do in return? More drama. Now look, some of the pieces from Skylark? They're fine. The shoes are interesting. But let's be honest, people aren't checking for Justin's gear because they're hyped about his style. They're watching because he seems like he's falling apart. That whole vibe around him isn't about fashion, it's concern. Folks aren't lining up for fluffy hoodies and weird kicks. They're just waiting to see if he gets it together. This whole situation is a mess. Instead of building a brand or rebuilding his image, Justin's got people whispering about breakdowns, not buying merch. And while Hailey's out here trying to keep things afloat, she's stuck watching him spiral, and that's the part that hurts the most. Let's be real. Getting into an accident can flip your whole life upside down. It's not just the pain, it's the chaos that follows. Confusion, bills piling up, and insurance companies trying to hit you with weak offers. That's exactly when I found out about Morgan & Morgan, the biggest injury law firm in America. And trust, they don't play games.
Father's Day, Justin.
Dad, don't say Happy Father's Day to me because I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know you. You don't go to people you don't know and say out of nowhere with a camera in their face. You don't. You don't. No, you don't. You don't go to someone you don't know and you stick a camera in their face. You don't do that. You don't do that.
But you're a celebrity.
Yeah.
You're
It
a
doesn't
big
matter
celebrity.
if I'm a celebrity or not. It doesn't matter if I'm a public figure. You think this is...
They recently secured a $12 million win in Florida and another $26 million in Philly for crash victims. That's dozens of times more than what the insurance companies tried to slide by with. The best part? You don't pay anything unless they win your case. Zero risk, all upside. Whether you were hurt in a car crash, at work, or even just walking down the block, your case could be worth serious money, and you might not even know it yet. You can file a claim right now at forthepeople.com/Sloan or just scan the QR code on your screen. Big shout out to Morgan & Morgan for sponsoring this video. Now, back to the madness. Hailey's been through it all with Justin. She's seen his lowest lows and stuck by him. But insiders say she's fully aware now. He's broken. And the worst part? He refuses to even try to change. She's been telling him for months to talk to someone, to see a therapist, to work on whatever's going on inside. But it's like talking to a brick wall. She's not asking for a miracle, just for him to try. But he keeps brushing her off, acting like he's fine, while everything around them falls apart. Behind the scenes, it's not just tension. It's a silent war. And Hailey's been fighting it alone. Angry people? They scare the hell out of some folks, and Hailey's one of them. She doesn't get mad easily, but Justin's outbursts are next level. She begged him not to post that message, but he went ahead anyway. He claimed that staying low-key was healthier, but let's be real. He seems to feed off the chaos. He says he wants peace, but his actions scream the opposite. They're constantly clashing over how he acts in public, snapping on paparazzi, bragging about smoking weed, wilding out in strip clubs, partying with random women. And honestly, that's facts. If you were in Hailey's shoes, you'd feel mad and insecure too. This isn't just about jealousy, it's about not knowing who you'll get next. One minute he's fine, next he's slamming doors, barking at cameras, or just straight up disappearing. Justin's living like nothing's wrong, like his life isn't spiraling. But Hailey sees right through it. She keeps begging him to chill out, step back from the spotlight and do the work, but nothing sticks. Same patterns, same chaos. Now she's starting to believe what she's tried to avoid for years. Justin might not have the maturity to actually face his issues. And honestly, that might be the realest thought she's ever had. He's not trying to live in this mess. He just doesn't know how to exist without it. It's all he's ever known. But here's the kicker. If he won't go to therapy, if he won't even try to grow, what else is there to do? Hailey's had it. She's tired of the drama, the tantrums, and the pity parties. She straight up told him, "Stop being a freaking child and listen to the people who care about you." And right now, that list might be getting shorter by the day. In Justin's world, it's all yes men and yes women, and Hailey's been one of them for way too long. But now, she's stepping out of that role. She's finally the one telling him no. No more excuses, no more childish behavior, no more chaos. And maybe that's exactly what he needs. Someone real in his circle, not just another person gassing him up while he spirals. Sources say Hailey's starting to want this distance. At first, she thought a break would just help them reset, not lead to divorce. She doesn't want to end things. She just wants time to breathe. Somewhere private, somewhere far from the cameras, the pressure, and Justin's constant drama. But here's the catch. This isolation might help her, but it could break him. Let's be honest. Hailey's been babysitting this man for years. Now that she's stepping back, Justin's left alone with himself. And that's where things get dangerous. Because this guy has never been alone. It's always been someone, Selena, Hailey, whoever. Relationship after relationship. And now, he's got no one to lean on but himself. Hailey's not even wearing her wedding ring anymore. That's not just distance. That's a message. And of course, Justin's reacting the only way he knows how, posting cryptic stuff on social media. Again. And just like clockwork, boom. He drops another video. Instead of calling Hailey or facing his issues, he's online, fishing for attention. It's the same cycle, over and over. So tell me, what do you think about this video he just posted? Justin, those were some wild words to throw around, especially about the mother of your son. At this point, no one really knows what kind of relationship he even has with baby Jack. The way he posts, it feels more like he's showing off a prop than bonding with his own kid. Harsh, yeah, but it looks like he treats Jack like an accessory. It's giving baby in one hand, bong in the other vibes. And it's like, dude, really? That's the image you're putting out? For someone who always talks about hating attention, he sure spends a lot of time chasing it online. Constant posts, weird captions, selfies with the baby like he's a designer bag. It's confusing, and honestly, it's not giving present father, it's giving performer. There was a time when Justin stayed low, kept private, but lately he's been spiraling. At first, people thought it was just part of an album rollout, but then it didn't stop. The posts kept coming, the mess kept growing. So what triggered this? Some say it was the pressure of becoming a dad. Others whisper about Selena getting engaged. And some think maybe it's just all of it crashing down at once. Now that Hailey's not wearing her ring anymore, the message is loud. She's checked out. The question is, does Justin even have it in him to fix what's broken? Because this isn't just personal drama anymore. It's his family on the line. And from the looks of it, Hailey's tired of carrying all the weight. The divorce rumors? Yeah, she hears them. And now, she's not even denying it. Now, let's be real. These divorce rumors? They've been swirling for a minute. Hailey even tried to shut them down in a Vogue interview where she clapped back saying, "These girls won't move on." She said after 7 years in the spotlight, she thought the drama would have died down, especially after having a baby. But nope.
Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber with following each other on Instagram because the two have officially unfollowed each other. Picture, it didn't happen. Here is the proof. I just want to know who unfollowed who. Who did it first? Did Hailey unfollow first or did Selena unfollow first? Did Hailey block Selena? Vice versa, did Selena block Hailey? Like, I need to get to the bottom of this. The TikTok detectives, I know you guys can figure out who was the one that blocked. You guys are masterminds. You guys are like the FBI. It is so crazy to me that these two unfollowed each other. Like, they reconciled last year. They took a photo together. Then they both followed each other on Instagram afterwards. Now with them unfollowing each other, it's just gonna feed into like.
She even tossed in a line saying, "I guess these girls are gonna be mad, like it's all just noise from jealous outsiders." But let's slow that down for a second, because it's not just shade from the internet. People are reacting because they see the cracks. And Hailey? Deep down, she knows it too. It's not cute to brush off concern with snark. Folks aren't mad. They're worried. We've seen Justin spiral. We've watched the tension build. This isn't about haters. It's about people picking up on the signs you're also living through, Hailey. And now? Things just got colder. In the latest twist, Hailey and Selena Gomez have officially unfollowed each other on Instagram. Again. So if anyone thought there was peace in the air, not quite. The energy's shifting, and not in a good way. Like, do we really need this extra drama on top of everything else? It's seriously the cherry on top of a messy situation. Now folks are watching Selena and Hailey like hawks, waiting to see who flinched first. There's even talk that one of them blocked the other just to make it look like a mutual unfollow. It's giving petty, but calculated. Back when Hailey did that Vogue interview and dropped that line about these girls being mad, Selena actually posted something in support of her. Yeah, support. Even while Justin was out there throwing shade on socials, Selena kept it classy and tried to send out a peaceful signal. It looked like she was trying to comfort Hailey, in her own way. But from the looks of it, Hailey wasn't feeling it. That was their last real interaction. And now suddenly, they're both unfollowing each other on Instagram? You know that wasn't random. These two know the internet's watching their every move, and this just made headlines instantly. So what happened between that post and now? Something shifted, and not in a good way. Let's not forget Selena's words. You matter. Your voice matters. Your heart matters. You are worth so much more than you know. It was a clear olive branch. But if we're being real here, it kind of feels like Hailey hit the block button. And then there's Justin, stuck in his feelings, spiraling all over again. Some say part of his breakdown has to do with Benny Blanco, his close friend, marrying Selena, his ex and first real love. That hit deep, and it shows. Meanwhile, Hailey, she's over it. She's been through it all, married him, had his baby, and this just ain't the life she signed up for. Now it feels like Hailey's finally seeing things for what they are. Like, you know what? I don't even care about Selena anymore. She's just done. Done with the drama. Done with the noise. Done with being in the middle of it all. That's probably why she blocked Selena, to cut the last string connecting her to this never-ending mess. Not out of hate, just pure exhaustion. She's tired of everything tied to Justin. If they really did split, she probably couldn't even listen to one of his songs without feeling sick. The love, the memories, the stress, it's all mixed up now. And honestly, it's sad to watch. No one likes seeing families fall apart. Breakups, divorce, heartbreak, it's painful. But what's happening here doesn't look like a random falling out. Justin's clearly not okay. He's spiraling, struggling, and pushing away the one person who's still trying to reach him. And Hailey? She's been fighting for him. But it's like she's screaming into silence. This isn't just about two people having issues. It's about one of them slowly breaking down and the other one finally deciding she can't break with him. At this point, Hailey's not just stepping away from Justin. She's reclaiming herself. For years, her identity was wrapped up in being his wife, his support system, his anchor. But now, she's realizing she's been drowning in the process. The silence, the social media storms, the emotional roller coaster, it's taken a serious toll. And sources say she's finally prioritizing her own peace over trying to fix him. People close to the couple say Hailey has been spending more time with her friends, leaning into her work, and avoiding any public moments with Justin. No more damage control. No more playing the loyal wife while he spirals in front of millions. Behind the scenes, she's focused on setting boundaries, something she's never really done before in this relationship. And as for Justin, he's still out here acting like everything's fine, posting, partying, and pretending. But those close to him are worried. The shift in Hailey's energy has hit him harder than he's letting on. He knows she's pulling away, and deep down, he's scared. Because this time, it's not a fight she's walking away from, it's the entire story. And through all this mess, I keep asking myself, where's the baby in all of this? Not that we need to see him all over the internet. He deserves a private, peaceful life. But seriously, what kind of environment is this little one being raised in? The tension, the chaos, the nonstop drama, it's a lot. And you've got to wonder what kind of impact this might have down the road. This isn't just celebrity gossip anymore. This is a real family with a baby caught in the middle. And that's what makes it hit different. But now I want to hear your thoughts. Drop them in the comments below. Do you think there's still a chance for Justin and Hailey? Or has this gone way too far? Let's talk about it. And hey, if you made it this far, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, and hit that bell so you never miss a drop of the latest updates. I've got more coming your way soon. I'll see you in the next one. Back in my studio too, since I'm flying home in just a couple days. Stay tuned and stay real.